The village sat on a curved bay where fishermen mended nets and gulls argued over morning bread. Lantern smoke curled from clay chimneys, and at dusk the town looked like a string of tiny suns. Zara grew up under those lanterns. Her father taught her to steady a hand when wiring glass and to press wax neat and smooth. She learned patience the way the sea learned tides. But Zara carried a small, restless storm inside her. When fireworks exploded over the market, she pressed her palms to her chest and whispered, "I wish my light could be that loud." When she saw sailors' lanterns swing proud on tall masts, she thought, if only mine could guide ships, then I would matter. When a neighboring craftsman unveiled a brass lamp that gleamed like a small sun, Zara's own lamps suddenly seemed thin and timid. One evening, after a day of comparing, she left her shop and wandered to the cliff where her grandfather Hakim sat, carving a small wooden wheel. He looked up at her without surprise and said, "You carry the bay's wind in your shoulders tonight." Zara sat without answering. The gulls wheeled and the sea licked the rocks. "I try, Dada," she said, "but when I see others, bigger lights, louder lights, I feel like my lamps are feathers instead of flames." Hakim set down his knife and pointed to the horizon. "Come," he said, "tonight I'll teach you what the sea already knows." They walked to the cliff's edge where 100 boats dotted the black water. Hakim took one of Zara's small lanterns and cupped it in his hands. "Light it." She did. The flame was gentle and warm, the glass halo soft against their faces. Hakim tossed a flat stone upward so it skipped over the water 3 times. "Watch those ripples." Each skip made a ring of reflected light on the sea's skin, small, perfect circles that vanished into the dark. "They disappear," she said. "And yet," Hakim replied, "for a moment they touched everything that passed. A lantern by a doorstep doesn't claim the whole horizon. It blooms where people walk. A mast lantern helps sailors, yes, but when a storm hits, who lights the way into the house? Your light is not less because it is nearer. But what if my light is always small? What if nobody remembers it?" Hakim smiled, creases like riverbeds at the corners of his eyes, and pulled out a scrap of weathered paper. "Look close," he said. "See the note here? That dot is a doorway. Different jobs. Same truth. Light has place and purpose." He handed her the paper. The sea breathed around them. A candle pretends to be the sunrise, and it burns itself out. A lantern knows its frame, and it glows through the night. Zara felt something loosen, like a knot pulled free. She remembered nights when her lamp's glow helped a frightened child find a mother in the crowd, or a mother find a lost kitten. Sometimes she would stand on the cliff and watch a lone lantern bob on a boat's wake. It was small but steady. It lasted longer than fireworks. It kept the way home.